Apart from this, if you want to go to any of the recent application which you were running, or you want to actually close them, because this feature is already there in Android ice cream sandwich. So for this you will need to first of all press the home button and keep it pressed. So it will show you all the applications which are already open and running on your phone. So if you want to kill these applications, you can always kill them by sliding like this. And then if you want to go to a particular application, if you want to switch to a different application, then you can just tap on it and then you will be in that application. So let me just first of all change the font so that you can actually see everything clearly. So this is the default font on the phone. Now on the home screen we have this option of show the first screen after last screen when scrolling. So this is how basically you see all the home screens circularly. If you slide across them to the first home screen to the 7th home screen, and once you scroll through the 7th home screen, the first will appear again. So this is how the circular effect works. And then you have the home backup feature which allows you to actually back up the data and restore it. We have already demonstrated this feature in a separate video, you can watch it. Apart from this, you have these gestures which you can use. So let me just show you by watching a video, and when we flip it, the video will be paused. So this is one video which we are watching right now. So if you want to pause this video, basically you need to flip your device and place it on a table or some surface like this, and this way the video will be paused. As you can see, the video is actually paused from that particular point where you were actually watching it. This is how you can actually pause a video. If you flip your phone like this, the video will be paused. And similarly, if you are receiving a call and you place your phone like this on a surface, then you will cut the call. This is how you can reject the call, or you can make the phone silent. Let me just go to settings again. So under settings, this is how you can actually flip the device to mute an incoming call. You can stop an alarm like this, or you can pause a video like this by flipping your device and placing it on a table or a surface. Apart from this, you have the power saver feature as well, which you should use when you are running out, you are running in critical battery on LG Optimus 4X60. And under the power saving mode, it will turn off all these features when you are in power saving mode. So you have the complete control on the phone. When there is critical battery on the phone and you want some features to be enabled still, you can actually have those features enabled by turning on those features from here. Okay, so you can also select when do you want to enable the power saving mode, when the battery is like 30% left or 20% left or 10% left. So I recommend that you have this particular recommended settings, that is 30% left. Here it displays the overall battery which is there in the phone. So right now the battery on the phone is around 73% and not charging. And this is how you can actually customize the power saving mode. So in case you want to actually enable some features or disable some features, you first of all need to enable the power saving mode from here, from the toggle above here, and then you can select which features you don't want to turn off when you are using the power saving mode. Apart from this, if you go into settings again, then we have the apps. So under all these apps, you can always go through all the apps which are there on your phone. You can uninstall these apps from here. These are all the downloaded apps. These are all the running apps which are right now running onto the phone, and these are all the apps which are there on the phone. Either they come pre-installed or either you have installed them. Let me just show you some of the applications on the phone which are pretty much good enough to be noticed. For example, this is the application manager. This application manager which actually lists all the applications on the phone either they come pre-installed or either you have installed them. This is how it will display all these applications, and you can always uninstall all those pre-installed applications as well which comes on the phone. Like if you want to uninstall the LG Smart World, you can always uninstall it through the application manager. Apart from this, you have the retail mode application on this phone, which will actually show you some of the features of the phone. So let me just show you those features. This is the usage movie, which will show you some of the features of the phone on LG Optimus 4X60. Let me just turn on the audio. Let me just play the video again. Apart from this, you have the quick memo feature as well, with which you can actually customize any home screen, and then you can share it. Like you can draw something and then you can share it with your friends and family using this particular quick memo thing which is there on the phone. So this is how you can change different pen types. You can also erase what you have written on the home screen using the eraser. And then you can, once you are done, you can share that particular image from quick memo to all these options of connectivity. Let me just show you some of the features related to video player on LG Optimus 4X60. Let me just launch the video player first of all. For example, if we have this particular video file which we want to play, so under the video player, you can actually, what you can do is you can control the speed of the playback of the video. You can slide, you just need to tap over here, and then you can slide this particular slider to increase the speed of the video so that it plays in a fast forward mode, as you can see. And if you want to take it to the normal level, you just need to make sure that the number which you see above the slider is 1.0. and if you want to make the video slow, you can move the slider backwards, and this is how the video will be slow. So apart from this, you can also go through the video across different screens, across different frames actually, at different point of time, and then see what is happening in the video at a specific time using this feature. Apart from this, you can also lock the video screen, in which whenever you are watching a video, you can actually lock the screen, so that in case your finger touches the screen while the video is playing, it will not be paused and the video will not be disturbed. Or even if you press the home button, the property button, or the back key, so the video will keep on playing without any disturbance. And if you want to turn off this feature, you just need to tap over the lock symbol here, and then it will work right away. Apart from this, if you want to place some of the widgets on the home screen, you just need to tap over here on the gear icon, and then you will see all the home screen. And if you want to actually add a particular widget, you can go through all the widgets which are there on this particular phone, and then you can easily add a widget onto a home screen like this. In case you want to actually add some downloaded application which you have downloaded, or some other apps which are there on the phone, to a home screen, then you can actually go over here and then you can place the app like this. In case you want to change the icon of a particular home screen with a particular thumbnail, you just need to tap it like this, and then you will see a small icon over here. And this is how you can actually change the icon thumbnail. You can select any other image which will be there as an icon image, and this is how you can change it. If you want to set a particular photo as an icon, for this you will need to go here, and you will need to tap over create photo icon, and under create photo icon you will need to select a photo from gallery, or either you can take an image. So let me just create a photo icon, and then you need to crop it to make the icon image. Let me just crop it over here. Let's take this. So once you have selected, you will see that particular image which you have cropped as an icon image on the phone. So that's all from us regarding the tips and tricks of LG Optimus 4X ST using the overall user interface. These are some of the tips which will help you to use the phone in a smarter way. I hope these tips and tricks and hacks actually helped you. If you actually like this video, please click the like button and do subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this. Thank you. Thanks for watching.